Suzanne, what on earth have you bought?
Oh, just some dresses I took on approval. I wanted y'all to help me decide, you know, for my class reunion this weekend. Now, you have to keep in mind, Friday night's a meet and greet, so it's casual, and Saturday's dressy.
Oh, I don't know. They don't look much like you.
Well, I can't help it, Julia. You know, since I put on a little weight, I mean, they don't have as many cute things in my size right now, but, well, I thought this blue silk was kind of nice.
Well, looks a little matronly.
You know, Suzanne, you ought to go over to that specialty shop in Lenox Square. They have some great things that are very expensive looking. You know, designer things for, you know.
What?
Big and beautiful.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you know, that's the name of the shop. Big and beautiful.
Well, thank you very much, Mary Jo, for the hot tip. I just don't think I need to patronize any store that would call itself by that name, but since you think it's such a good idea, why don't we just go all the way and start shopping at Fat and Fabulous?
Suzanne, you don't have to be so sensitive. Mary Jo's just trying to be helpful.
I don't care what she's trying to be. I don't appreciate being told to go to the stout shop. I mean, I'll admit I have put on a few pounds here and there, but you all act like I should be ordering fabric over at Georgia Tent and Awning.
You know, the names of those stores are kind of dumb. And have you noticed that if it's in a real nice, expensive kind of mall, you know, they'll have names like Women of Distinction or New Dimensions. But if it's for poor, overweight women, they'll just call it something like Fat Girls.
Why do you know so much about all this?
Because my neighbor gets a subscription to Big and Beautiful Women magazine.
Oh, well, now I guess we all know what I'll be getting for Christmas.
Oh, listen, you would love it. The short stories are great. They're always about, you know, some guy who has dumped his skinny girlfriend for a great big woman. And it has lines like, he took Rosemary's soft, ample, voluptuous body into his arms, forever ridding himself of the memory of Celia's haggard, pinched face and boyish rear end.
Oh, and I suppose you think I'm Rosemary.
Well, Suzanne, it's a compliment. I mean, Rosemary is the neat one.
No, she isn't. She's the fat one.
Well, what'd you think of that little performance of Il Ha Guitar Rap? I've never seen such showboating in all my life.
Whitley, it was just a rehearsal.
Exactly. And if she pulled that stunt in front of a bunch of nobodies, what do you think she's going to do in front of Miss Gladys Knight? She'll probably have us bound and gagged in the bathroom.
I think you better let me do the talking this time. Hello? I'm sorry I'm late. I was watching videos with the girls. I think I saw some dance moves we could use.
Thank you for your interest, Angela, but choreography is my bailiwick. Mine.
Whitley, come on, give the girl a break. Maybe she saw something interesting.
All right. I will look at it. But I won't like it.
I just thought that we could loosen things up a bit. You know, the moves seem a bit stiff.
Stiff?
More like stuffy.
Oh, that's me, all stiff and stuffy.
Maybe we should look at the moves a little later.
I won't like them then either.
Why don't we show Angela the dresses? Angela, I bought the last bolt of moire that the store had. Isn't that gorgeous?
I'm sure you look wonderful in it, but don't you think it's a bit frumpy?
What?
Oh, that's us, a perfect team. Frumpy, stiff, and stuffy.
No, wait a minute. I want to know just what you mean by frumpy.
What's your problem?
I took the bus all the way downtown, went to every fabric store in this city. I emptied my wallet. You owe me $25 and an apology.
You're jealous.
You better make that $26.50 because you are going to pay my bus fare.
You two practically ripped me out of the shower and crawled on your knees to get me. And why? Because you knew that by yourselves you were nothing.
For your information, Angela, darling, Jaleesa has been singing all of her life. Jaleesa is a soloist in the Hillman Choir. Jaleesa is a member of a band in New Jersey,
And Whitley has a very powerful voice.
Well, then you don't need me. And I certainly don't need you.
Okay, in this formation, you're lined up in a wishbone with the U back in motion. Any questions so far?
I've got a question, Coach Rose. Am I an X or an O?
You're an O, Freddie. The other team are the X's, and you're all O's.
It's easy to remember. It's the number of points you scored this season.
Now, the tight end decoys, so it looks like we're running a draw play, and then he slips into a soft spot in the zone over the middle. The flanker fakes a screen, then runs a reverse behind the halfback, which gives the quarterback 2 up.
For God's sake, Rose, Eisenhower used less chalk planning D-Day.